My name is Praise, and for my art project, I decided to make my own piece of art. I chose to design a YouTuber's pet as a person. Since this is design, this would fall into chapter 15 because chapter 15 in particular highlights how design has evolved over the years and the different types of design, and character design will fall into this category. For context, the YouTuber Shubble, also known as Shelby Grace, is a cat named Rocket. From the way she describes him and the few times I've seen him on videos, I thought it'd be really interesting to try and portray him as a human. To do this, I wanted to show you my process, so I decided to record myself and do a voiceover to talk to you about it. Now, onto the art. The medium I used for this piece was digital, and I drew this on Monday, November 30th, and the dimensions are 800 pixels by 800, and the name of this piece is called Rocket. Original, I know. During the process of designing Rocket, I was trying to make him look more friendly, and from rounded shapes, which you can see in his eyes and his hair. You can also tell in the way that he's posed. He looks happy, he's smiling, he just looks free and overall friendly, and approachable. The color palette is pretty simple. The things that can really catch your eye are his eyes. You see what I did there? His hat and stickers also catch your eye. The stickers follow a triangular color scheme. The bucket hat with a star pin, thinking about it now, it's more of an embroidery, also follow his color scheme. Although the stickers and hat aren't a part of his main outfit, the colors draw your eye around the page with some sort of rhythm. It goes from the bottom of the page because the picture in particular is bigger in scale, to the top left because of his hat, to the title of the piece, to the color palette, to the image of Rocket on the right, then right back to the middle. The middle is definitely the focal point of this image. I would also like to just, pat myself on the back here because I'm actually really proud of the layout and overall composition of this. With this being my first time actually trying to compile multiple images like this, I think I did pretty well. This piece definitely isn't realism. This would technically be semi-realistic, which means it's like realism but with slightly different or exaggerated features. For example, like the image in the middle. The one on the far left is far from realistic. Just to talk about the process of making this, when I was trying to make an outfit for Rocket, I was between making him wear a hoodie or a sweater as a top. I ended up going for a sweater rather than a hoodie because I thought it would make him seem more playful and approachable and calm, while the hoodie made him feel more laid back and chill. Nothing wrong with that, just not the vibe I was going for. I would say designing the outfit was one of my favorites by far. You can see this, but I was going back and forth with the method of how I colored this image and how I did the highlights of this. I haven't been drawing digitally in a while, so I was a little rusty, and I like to try different ways of coloring, so it was very interesting to say the least, especially messing around with the hue shifter with the art program that I use. I ended up changing the highlights in his eyes and the opacity of the highlights in his hair because I didn't like the way they looked and it was bothering me. But overall, I think this was a really, really fun experience, and it really has taught me a lot about character design in general. And sometimes I feel like I want to do this more on my own, for fun. But that's all for this project, and thank you so much for watching. Just for some more additional final thoughts, when I was trying to experiment with the face shapes and everything in Rocket, I figured out a way to draw square-ish eyes. I don't know, I thought that was cool, so I just kept it in the arsenal for later. And overall, I was just trying to go for a circle theme, like I've seen it many times before. I wanted him to look soft and calm, and just overall like a nice person to come and talk to. I also gave him dimples, because dimples are cool. That's literally it. And the colors. I was originally going to go with a yellow sweater because of the specific picture that I found with Rocket, and he had a little sunflower cone on his neck because he'd taken a bath. And I wanted to have some specific things that would still tie it in, but it ended up being you could not tell this was originally from a cat named Rocket unless I told you. But hey, I can't change that now. What's done is done, and so is this video. Thank you so much for watching.